Hello friends and adventurers, welcome back to Secret Song Games. I am Adrian and we're back in Gothic. Let me change the voice volumes. Music volume, okay. Graphics, we're okay. Okay, let's have a chat with the water mages. I fixed the bug. So apparently because last stream I pissed off Kronos, the water mages got hostile to me. If you piss one of them off, they become hostile and they prevent you from finishing the game. The character behavior in this game is a bit weird. The AI needs a bit of rework. Because I didn't even steal anything from Kronos, I simply woke him up in the middle of the night. And from that he became hostile, which is really messed up.
Hey, wait a moment. You just came back from the old camp, didn't you? Are the fire mages all right? I heard rumors.
Gomez murdered them.
Murdered? Oh, gods, that rotten butcher. You have to tell Xardas about this.
I was on my way there.
Good. Oh, Adanos, help us all. Though,
What?
oh, I was just thinking, perhaps we could, how to put it, honor and protect the fire mage's legacy.
How so?
There's an ancient temple in the tundra, a temple of Innos. As servants of Adanos, we had an agreement with Callisto not to enter it, but now that they are gone...
You want to take a look at that temple?
I want you to do it. Whatever knowledge or relics our brothers of Innos have left there, we can't let them fall into the wrong hands.
How dangerous is that place?
The temple itself should be safe, though even that may have changed. The journey there, however, well, the wolves up in the tundra have been restless lately. So have the orcs, allegedly. This much is certain. It won't be a stroll in the park.
Okay.
But I've heard the stories about you. I'm certain you can handle it.
So it's pretty funny, like, oh yeah, the water mages are dead, but since we had a deal with them, and they no longer are alive, yeah, we can pretty much ignore the deal. There's probably some powerful artifacts there. Can you check them out for us?
What can you tell me about this temple?
Where do I start? It's been here for a few centuries.
Hey, man.
When the barrier spell misfired, Callisto and his mages initially considered using it as their sanctum. But it was too dangerous with the orcs roaming about, and there was no food either. That's why they stayed with Gomez instead, and only went there from time to time to pray and to preserve it. A fatal decision, as we now know.
If the temple's abandoned, why haven't you gone there before?
I told you, because we had an agreement with Callisto. Adanos and Innos are two sides of the same coin. Fire and water mages may disagree about certain things, but we still honor our commitments. But now that this terrible tragedy has occurred, well, it would bring neither Innos nor Adanos any honor to let this holy site and the knowledge it holds gather dust.
What exactly would I be looking for?
Anything related to magic, scrolls, tomes, trinkets. If it helps you in combat, you can even keep it. Knowledge is what matters to me.
I'll help you. How do I find this temple?
Like I said, it's somewhere in the northern tundra. Take the mountain pass by the old mine and continue upslope. It'll lead you into the frozen waste.
Somewhere in the tundra isn't a very helpful description.
I know, and I would give you a map if I had one. However, the temple is thought to be hidden behind a waterfall. And no, the irony isn't lost on me. So, thank you. You've done a lot for us already, and...
It's okay. Just let me get to it.
a man of deeds. Very well.
Interesting.
Look, it's our new brother. Welcome to the Circle of Water. If you're injured, come see me.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah, thank you for the reward. Cool stuff. Hey, dude, how are you? What's going to the stream?
Blessings upon you.
Kronos.
Saturday.
Thank you. I guess we can check out the So he said that the temple is in the northern tundra. So this is the old mine, so the temple should be here. Was there a path that I actually missed that I never found? Let's go find it, because this seems like an interesting quest. We should also report to Xardas, though,
Hunger makes hard beans sweet.
about the situation with the fire mages. So where is Xardas? So let me check my settings real quick. There's something that happening. Yeah, I don't really want this. The upscaling works pretty decently for extra quality.
Atnos be praised, you're back. Please tell me you have good news.
Gomez murdered the fire mages. All but Milton.
This is a bad time for jokes.
I'm not joking. He didn't want the fire mages joining you, so he killed them. He was wearing this armor that protected him from their magic.
The ore armor. By Atnos, I can't believe this. Doesn't this bloody butcher realize what he's doing? I presume you already know what happened at the new mine.
Gomez raided the new mine.
Indeed, this is dire. Without Callisto and the fire mages, we can't control the ritual. I suppose we have no choice but to contact him.
When you sent me to the fire mages, you mentioned a certain someone.
So you remember. Of course. I was hoping we could do this without him, but seeing how it stands...
Who is this man?
All right. Many, many years ago.
The short version, please.
Patience. As you may have heard, we were 11 mages when we created the barrier. This isn't true. There were 12 of us. 6 fire mages and 6 water mages.
6 fire mages? But Milton didn't become a fire mage until he was in the colony, did he?
That's correct. The original 6th fire mage was someone else, their former leader, to be precise. He was, or rather he is, a complicated character. He turned away from the path of Innos and moved into the wilderness many years ago. His name is Xardas.
The rune you gave me teleported me to a different location.
Oh, right, of course. We modified it for the time being to avoid surprise attacks. Especially seeing as you were carrying one of those around with you, and Gomez's men might have taken it off you.
Convenient.
It's temporary.
Yes, but he modified the room before knowing that the fire mages are dead. So that's a bit of a plot hole. Hey Martin, welcome to the stream. How are you?
Where can I find him?
He lives in a secluded tower right in the heart of the Orc territory. That's in the very south of the colony.
Why did this Xardas break with the Path of Innos?
Mostly due to his studies. After the formation of the barrier, he extensively researched the summoning of undead and magical creatures. He didn't just unsettle Gomez and his men in doing that. Even the other mages started to take offense.
And so he left.
Exactly.
So you want me to find Xardas and ask him for help with the ritual?
I'm afraid he's the only one left. If he won't help us...
He will. I'll talk to him.
Adonos bless your optimism. However, there is one more problem.
The golems.
What now?
We've tried to contact Xardas several times over the past few years. It seems he truly values his privacy.
What exactly does that mean?
That none of our couriers ever returned. I'm assuming his creatures played a role in that. You'll have to find a way around them.
At least it stays interesting. How can I prepare against those creatures of his?
I'd tell you if I knew. But perhaps you'll find some...
Yeah.
There are several tomes that deal with summoned creatures.
I'll take a look. I'll be back. So long.
Don't die.
Oh, thank you for the words of confidence. Don't die.
Brother.
Chapter 4, Xardas. Well, we just officially entered Chapter 4, and I actually do not like the way the sharpening intensity works in this game. I really am not a fan of the Unreal Engine. Is this gonna disappear, or did I just create a bug? I think I created a bug. It's not going away.
And we'll take it back. Just gotta wait for his order.
Did you say something?
Hi.
I think I created a bug. Interesting. Can I reload here? They really need to fix the bugs in this game. Either them or the Gothic modding community.
Maybe later.
Maybe later. Okay. Well, let's a few things. Off screen I did the following things. Clear what was left of the map except the orcs. So the map should be technically clear. I'm curious if we're gonna get respawns. Number 2, I actually killed Xardas' golems, which was super easy, barely an inconvenience. I also killed a few undead in Xardas' sunken tower just to save some time. And apparently there's an interesting puzzle there on how to access the door guarded by the undead mage. You need the power of fire, water, and necrotic damage to activate it. I'm assuming that we need to speak with Xardas to have the power of necromancy. And yeah, that's about it. So apparently the bug that I got last stream, where the water mages got pissed at me, was because I woke Kronos up in the middle of his nap at night too many times. And because I woke him up, he eventually turned hostile. And because he turned hostile, the entire camp fucking turned hostile. The relationship AI in this game is exceptionally iffy. It's super sensitive. You make one wrong move to somebody, and this is why I was very reluctant to pick fights or do things in certain camps, and suddenly the game is gonna lock progression. Some people have reported that you can reset the hostile condition if you let them beat you up. Oh, there are definitely bugs. I'm just talking about what fixes people have done so far. So if only one person is mad at you, you can try a charm spell, but if the entire camp is mad at you, you can either wait a few days, see if that fixes it, or you can let them beat you up. Yeah, but I don't want to get beaten. Feels like a very stupid solution. So we're supposed to go into the tundra. Well, I did see this tundra up here, but I never noticed a path leading up there. Nefarious said it was behind a waterfall, and the only waterfall in this area that I can think of is over here. I did notice this bridge. I figured it would be a pathway later on to something. What is there a path now open beyond this waterfall? Was it chapter locked and I didn't see it? Is it under the ground? Do we need to find a hidden corridor somewhere? Something over here? Yeah, I'm not seeing... Am I in the right place? Am I supposed to cast a spell or something? Let's read the quest. So the Temple of Venus. Seems to be some valuable magical text, blah blah blah. Location. Follow to hidden mountain pass near the old mine leading to higher ground. Temple is all the way up in the north, hidden behind a waterfall. Okay. Is there a path that I'm not seeing? Well, I see the waterfall. Am I supposed to jump around here, figure out a secret entrance? Am I supposed to go through the wall? Do you guys have any ideas on what to do here? Or is this a water mage specific quest? I need some help. Let's take an overview of the situation. Let's try to scavenger a bit around.
Whoa!
This is the only waterfall around. Is there a path I'm not seeing? I see a cave up there. Oh, the... Opa! How did I miss this? Was this always here? Is this accessible from chapter 1? I'm not getting the climbing prompt, probably because of Wiki over here. So are we supposed to climb up here? I'm not... Aha! The climbing prompt is somewhere to the right. Wait, was this always here and I never saw it? I had to... I'm definitely gonna start a new playthrough just to see if this was in chapter 1. Man, was I blind. Here's something that I don't really like. I don't like the fact that you cannot jump when you have a weapon equipped. I think that's incredibly dumb. The same happens for spells. This looks cool. So what's to the left? Looks like a dead end. Nowhere to climb. Okay. Oh, I see some climbing stuff up there. What, are we supposed to climb up? Uh-huh. Let's check out this area. Let's, this is interesting. Where are we? You can climb while weapon is equipped, but you can't... Goblins! Are you gonna attack me? The answer is yes. Anybody else? Yeah, I'm sorry to disturb your little encampment. Okay, so I think this goblin camp is just optional. Well, this is a new area, this is new content, I like it. So I definitely am super curious now if this is accessible in chapter 1. Can anybody confirm? Because if there's a hidden powerful temple that you can access in chapter 1, that's gonna change everything. Let's see what the goblins have. A few huts. Not much, mostly junk. Rice schnapps, okay. Strong beer. Is there an actual purpose to alcohol? Because it feels like you don't really get any significant bonus until you get super drunk. But when you get super drunk, you cannot do dodges. You cannot do this. Oh, you can climb up here as well. Interesting. Hey, Boris. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We're exploring the path to the ancient temple of Innos. I'm hearing goblins. Before we climb up, let's finish checking up this level. Schematic of Warrior Verdict. What does that schematic do exactly? I should actually show you the schematic before you actually learn it. Is there a glossary with actually known recipes? We're on the map. It's near the old mine. So this is the old mine right here. And right before you enter the mine, there's a wall here you can actually climb. Leads to a series of mountains. I'm not sure if it's accessible from chapter 1 because I was probably blind and never saw that you can actually climb up here. Warrior's Verdict, huh? Okay, let's climb up. Now I'm super fucking curious just to start a new playthrough, just to go and... Hello? What are you doing up here, little goblin? Do you guys mind if I do this? Because my curiosity is getting the better of me at this point, and we might as well test it out. Let's test it out if this area is an area you can actually access in chapter 1. So let's go to the beginning. Yeah, let's go here. So this is basically just in chapter 1, right?
And was already playing messenger.
Because I'm curious if the topography changes, like if there's a quest trigger that actually allows you to climb up. I just want to see if you can climb in chapter 1. Or if this is something chapter specific locked. So we're very close to the old mine in the save. We can just double check right now real quick. Should be just up ahead. Just so you can see exactly where we are when we do this one. But man, do I feel so stupid if this is something I missed. I mean, on the other hand, I'm super happy finding new content. It's super fun finding new stuff. But on the other hand, it's frustrating as hell. Yeah, okay. So this is something you can actually do in chapter 1. Interesting. Okay. So this is where we are. This is the old mine. And this is the wall right up here. Chapter 1. Accessible from chapter 1. Good to know. Did you guys find this in chapter 1? Because I totally missed it. Okay, let's climb up. Yeah, the visibility kind of sucks because of the screen effects. So are we supposed to go down? Okay, so we have a platforming sequence. Okay. Climb. Okay. This is interesting. Wait, is there something up here? No. So we basically have to scale the walls laterally. Okay. Okie dokie. Got it. Pop a light spell because visibility is not our friend right now. Yup. Why that? So, if we go towards the left, is there anything interesting on the left? Because I'm assuming the game is directing you to the right first. Okay. Fall down. So what's okay, this is the elevated section. Wait, we came from here? I think we came from here, right? Yeah, this is where we came from initially. Okay, interesting. I might have screwed myself over on this one. Or not. Can I do this? That kind of sucks. Okay, so do not go to the left. That's Oh, this is a place for a quest. This is the quest for the Temple of Innos. You get a quest in chapter 4, but you can visit this area in chapter 1. That's my point. So you can get a schematic. We're gonna go to an anvil later on, because I did learn smithing just out of curiosity. We're gonna see what a warrior verdict does. Because if this is a good schematic you can get in chapter 1, it can influence your choices for a playthrough. So what's over here? Now it vastly depends on what challenges and creatures we find. What was that? Saw a plant, I think, somewhere. Raven herbs. Yeah, so I think the temple is up there. I see some stuff. This is cool. Light a fire. Let's light a fire. So we can climb up here. Where does this path take us? You tried the monster patch in Gothic 2? What is the monster patch? What does it do? I played New Balance like a year ago. Dead Black Goblin. Did this guy fall to his death? I played New Balance a year ago, and I didn't play it with any patches. Just the current version it was a year ago. Okay, so this place is just a diving place. You can dive from here. Adds a lot of monsters to kill every chapter. Okay, cool. No, I didn't play the monster patch. I did try the Gothic 2 monster randomizer one just for fun, but it's horrible. It can kind of gate your progress really fast. for returning one. Okay. Haven't tried it. And it's such a cool area. What is this? This is the remainder of a bridge. Wait, are we supposed to jump and then climb? Is that a mechanic? Oh, I didn't know that was a mechanic. That's interesting. You can jump and it auto latches on the wall. Cool. Cool mechanic. Goblin warriors, huh? Yeah, I think we're supposed to go up there. What's in this cave? Temple of Innos, huh? Looted him exactly as he fell down. This is cool. I actually feel like Indiana Jones in this quest. This is fun. It's a very nice vista from here. You get a very beautiful view of the colony. Okay, so we can climb up here if we want. Let's do so. Is this the intended route? I think it might be. Oh, we actually get a hunting bow up here. This is a very good bow if you get it in chapter 1. 22 dexterity, 42 damage. Good to know. Yeah, so you don't really need to press F to climb. You can just jump on the walls directly. Well, I'm a dumbass for never figuring that out. But it's a learning experience. We learn new stuff. So you can just jump on walls directly, huh? Okay, so this part, I'm curious, can we summon... We can summon Squeaky up here. So you can actually summon Squeaky to get through this area faster if the enemies are too dangerous. But Tundra Wolves are actually pretty easy for us. We do more damage as a mage now. Squeaky. This is my line of sight. I'm gonna die. The stupid scavenger killed me, I swear. That's so annoying. It's a good thing I saved the game. I don't think I found that... Oh, you mean the hedge bow? Squeaky, I need you to go away. Sorry, Squeaky. This is no place for a scavenger. But it's interesting that you can actually summon your scavenger way up here. Wolf Shredder? Okay, I didn't find that one. That's a lot of wolves. Pack tactic. They're running away. Come on. That's a very... They know how to lunge from a very long distance. I like it. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I found that bow. Or if I did, I might have sold it, but most likely I didn't find it. This is a cool area. Yep. I did notice when fighting wolves in melee that they track you even when they're in flight. We're very deep in the snow. Look how deep the snow here is. Okay. I know I missed a couple of wolves. We're gonna find a nice shadow beast. Saw another wolf over there. I see him. Yeah, this is definitely a high level area, so you can technically visit it. You can visit it in chapter 1. You can probably skip the wolves. Yeah, did you see that tracking when I dodged? Like, I did a lateral dodge and he tracked me while he was mid-flight. The last or second attack in the combo sometimes goes through and doesn't register the hit. Yes, I did notice that even with the second hit in the combo. So what's up here? Fireball, it does, it's not a fireball, it's a firebolt, and it does 50 damage as a mage of the 5th circle. I should heal up before proceeding into this cave. Or not. Oh, you can get the Sword of Hate here. This is interesting. Sword of Hate does 44 damage, requires 44 strength. This is a very good one-handed sword. An Amulet of Might and some potions of quick healing. What does the Amulet of Might do? +7 strength and +7 dexterity. You can actually get this amulet in chapter 1. Yeah, the fireball sucks by comparison. The Storm of Fire is very good, by the way. I'm hoping we can get some more undead. Showcase it. Actually, we should do a Storm of Fire on some wolves if we can. Let me put a Storm of Fire on one. It's a very powerful spell. And it doesn't take that much to charge. I don't know if I have a Firebolt spell on me. No, I do have one. Let's put it on 5. Yeah, this is a Fireball spell. You're stationary. And it takes a very long time to cast. And it does... Where's the damage? That's a shadow beast up there I just saw, didn't I? Well, fuck my life. How are we gonna... Oh boy, that's a scary shadow beast. I mean, you can cancel the spell with dodge, but... Well, that was dumb, I hit the rock. And now seriously, it stopped at the leaf. That's so freaking dumb. I know I hit the shadow beast from here, but I can't see it. I cannot see the hit. Ah, there he is. This is a very cool spell. If you can actually make it connect with an enemy or a group of enemies. What is that Shadow Beast? There he is. But it's very short range, that's the thing. So I'm assuming this guy is gonna be vulnerable to fire since he's probably an ice shadow beast, right? Let's drink this. Put this on 7. Okay. Okay, that did half damage. Ooh. We're dead. It's a Frost Shadow Beast. So it needs about a couple of fire, Storm of Fire spells to bring down. And I forgot to put some healing potions on my quick slots. Yeah, that's the problem as a mage. As a mage, you actually need a bunch of quick slots. And you don't have them. Yeah, let's put some elixirs of healing, I guess. Uh-oh. Yeah. He ran away. He knew what was about to happen. Where is he? Come here, you son of a bitch. Come here. No, 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 no. You're not running away. Trying to lead the shots. I think I got him. Dodging sideways, can't outplay him. Haven't tried. Frost, Shadow Beast Skin, Shadow Beast Fang, Raw Meat. I mean, here's the thing. If you start the spell, you can at any point dodge sideways, but it costs a lot of mana. That's the thing. The mana investment. This burns your mana fast. Specific spell. Yeah, that's a strategy. I should have thought of that. Maybe we're gonna find another one. Maybe we're gonna find another Shadow Beast. So I think the temple, yeah, the entrance. Oh, that's a wolf. And a frozen body. With some ice block spells on him, huh? Essence of magical energy. Is this a body or a mage? Ah, he looks like an adventurer. Our hero should be frozen stiff in this water. Maybe unpopular opinion, but we should... Yo. Well, it's a good thing the hits staggered them. You get a lot of copper beech seeds in this area. Is that a cairn I see there? aka a burial mound. Ooh, what's up here? Transformation into wolf spell. Yeah, this is a burial mound, isn't it? It looks like one. Or is it just part of a wall? Okay, jump down. So what do we get? Ooh, is this the skeleton of a mammoth? Has to be, right? Yeah, look at those tusks. This has to be a woolly mammoth skeleton, right? Yep. Cool. Cool detail. More than one. Should have cast a light spell. Oh, okay. Yeah, this feels like an Indiana Jones adventure. I like it. I was expecting to do the Xardas quests, but I'll take this. Also funny that you can stomp on meat bugs if you just press F. I mean, you don't actually have to fight them. Okay, let's quick save the game just in case we encounter some nasty stuff. I mean, this is a mountain carrying secrets. This is literally what you want. This is a mountain carrying secrets. That's an undead mage, isn't it? Storm of Fire it is. Let me introduce you to the concept of fire versus undead mage. And bye-bye undead mage. Oh, he brought some skeleton friends. And we're gonna do this. Burn them all together. And just finish this guy, I guess, like this. Awkward skeleton. Yeah, Storm of Fire is good. This is on patch 1.01 on Gothic difficulty. Magic runes and rituals. Are they supposed to... So we got a book. Do we ever get to loot the undead mages we kill? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. What does this say? Light a fire? Where do I light a fire? Do I need a torch? Let's use a torch. Let's see what happens. Because apparently the fire spell doesn't want to work. Should I go overkill? Use a storm of fire to light a fire? Does this work? Doesn't seem like it. So what happens if we light all the fires? Anything happen? Nope. Rain of Fire! Opa, now you have my attention. Can you train circle for magic in chapter 1 to... No. You have to wait until chapter 3, and in chapter 3 you can learn up to magic circle 5. Which, if you ask me, is not a good balancing for magic. But since... Boy. We got Rain of Fire now. We gotta showcase the Rain of Fire, so let's see what the Rain of Fire feels like. Not even Circle 1. That's why I'm not happy with the design. Rain of Fire. Let's see how fast the mana goes. Okay. Nice. I like it. How much damage does it do? Fire damage 45. But it doesn't specify, like, the Storm of Fire specifies it does 200 damage because it's a vortex of fire. But it's like 45 damage per what? Yeah, the modding community reads the code very fast and changes it. Okay, so we check up there. The path was blocked up there, right? There wasn't any crevice to transform into a meat bug or something. Yeah, we're okay. So I guess we exit through this area. Can we loot any... What was that? Why are they highlighting the skeletons? Can I actually loot them? Oh, I can loot this guy. It's very weird. Certain skeletons you can loot, certain skeletons you cannot. Yeah, it does need fixing because you basically go from doing 35 damage to doing 200 damage with magic. The power level difference is way too high. Is there more to find? More enemies to... Hello? Is that a Draugr? Rain of Fire it is then. Okay, this does good damage. Oh, they stagger you. So do I. Okay. So this is a boss, right? Wonder if I can kill him through... Yeah, he's so easily kiteable. Like, look at his pathfinding. This is a Benny Hill scene. This is embarrassing for you. Oh, I forgot I can't... I still have health. Is he gonna fall down and die? I didn't see him. Did he actually fall down and die? Yeah, my instinct was to jump, but I forgot you can't jump while wielding a spell, which again is very dumb. Yeah, I wanted to freeze this guy. the AI isn't as smart as you think. I've seen orcs jump to their deaths. I mean, the AI is either incredibly genius or it's dumb as a rock. So can I freeze this guy? I'm dumb. Exactly as I'm bashing the AI, I have a glorious dumb death. This is the kind of place where you can easily die in permadeath. But I like this area. Okay, so I actually never bothered looking up. So I see there's several levels. Okay. Well, I guess we can do the following. And I wonder if this actually is gonna rob me of some experience. Because if I use a Stormfist in the middle of them, they're gonna probably die to fall damage. And I'm not gonna get the experience from them, correct? Okay. Oh, they can definitely jump. So how much damage over time does a fire thingy does? Okay, it does damage over time. The damage I would say... Ooh! Okay, never mind. So a couple of rains of fires is all it takes. And I did see the skeleton jump over the chasm. Cool. This is a very powerful spell. Can I light this? Okay, so we got a winch. We got a door. Hello. Can I close the door? It's very stupid that I cannot close the door. And can I do this? And do this again? Yeah, I'm not even bothering to dodge. Magic is just that good. Okay, this collapsed. Does this contain anything interesting? Besides a bunch of mushrooms? A chest. Summon skeletons. Elixir of magical energy, elixir of healing. Okay. This is good loot. You kinda need Magic Circle 5 to cast it. That's the limitation. Copying mistakes from old game does not mean we'll lose its integrity. Yeah, I agree. They could improve a lot of stuff. Including making a magic build viable. Because whatever you do... I'm honestly gonna try a hardcore run as a mage. And if it works, I'm gonna try a permadeath run as a mage. In hardcore. But yeah, I also agree that you learn two-handed weapons way too late in the game. Like, it would be nice if you could find a trainer in chapter 1. Oh, we have upper levels. This area is fun. So what are we gonna fight up there? A demon? This looks like a boss arena, almost. What am I gonna fight up here? Feels like we're on top of the world. Okay, so this area is definitely a go-to area as a mage. So everybody take notes. If you ever want to go play a mage, go to this area. Was this the site of a battlefield? Because I see a bunch of dead stuff on the ground, and I'm not sure they're gonna come back to fight us. Innos' Grace, infused with the power of Innos. That's an orc with an Innos amulet. Orc medicine, max health plus 10, max mana plus 4. What does the amulet do? Innos' Grace, plus 5 to edge, blunt point, fire. Also gives you plus 5 strength. This is a very good amulet for a warrior if you can actually make it up here. Yeah, strange indeed. There was clearly a battle here, judging by the number of frozen corpses. Bloodhounds. So many plants. Oh, what's way over there? At the edge of the barrier. Hello, Wolfie. The edge of the barrier. Yes, it is. Come on, let's see what's on the other side. Frozen tundra, huh? This place is bigger than I expected. Doesn't light up. It doesn't light up with a spell. It's weird. This looks like an arena fight up ahead. Yeah, no, lighting a fire doesn't actually do anything. That's the problem. Huh, interesting. I also saw there's a skill to learn orcish weapons. Heavy crossbow, so you can actually get a heavy crossbow from here. Ah, there's a ladder that goes down. There's a cave down there. Someone was fishing. Anything interesting down here? It's just a shallow lake. Wooden spoon, huh? And there are some fishies. Yeah, let's not fall down. So let's see, what do we get? Yeah, so pretty much this leads down. Is there anything else? I don't see any other enemies. So we picked up a book, which we never read. Magic Runes and Rituals. Magic is the gift of the gods. Everything we know as magic springs from their power, the fire and light given to us by Innos, the strength and water of the magic of transformation attributed to Adanos. But what does magic mean to non-human cultures? Okay. Cool. Was there a paladin? It's possible that the skeleton warriors we fought were paladins. They look pretty well armored. Wow. This place be big, man. This place be very big. Let's just jump down. Feels like a long way to fall down from here. So this is one way to get down, huh? Yeah, we get a lot of copper beach seed plants. I wonder what their use is in alchemy. Where does this river lead to? Where does this go to? Is this a secret area, or does this simply go down? I think this just goes down. Down to the edge of the barrier. Yeah, we just fell back down on the waterfall. Okay. You don't like this linear level design? You have no freedom, though the area looks large enough. You have freedom to jump whenever you want. To take the shortcut. And yeah, we're back in this main valley, where visibility is really scarce now. We can just teleport off to here, I guess. Our Trusty scavenger. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's use the teleport rune of the water mages. It's nighttime, so we might not be able to go to Nefarious if he went to bed. What's the time? It's 9 p.m. Technically, he should be awake.
Not right now.
Let's see if he's awake. So I think the orc medicine, which gives you a permanent boost to health and mana,
Death. Sod off.
is probably the biggest gift we get. But it's nice to know you can actually visit this area in chapter 1, and if you feel strong, you can try taking on a ice shadow beast, some undead, skeleton mage. Nice.
Ah, right.
Permanent boost. Kinda running low on mana potions. Nefarious.
Greetings.
That's interesting. If you loot the food from their table, it respawns eventually 24 or 48 hours later. So there are scripts to respawn food on tables.
I went to that temple.
And?
Here, look at this.
What is this? Oh, interesting. Gifts of the gods. Interesting indeed. This is a treatise on the godly artifacts. It could be of great help to us.
Did you find anything else?
Yeah, this.
Fascinating. This is... Now, wait a moment. Imbued with his aura, the wearer will receive the grace of our Lord. This is one of the godly artifacts. They are ancient and very powerful. These artifacts are gifts of the gods. Inos's grace might not be the most powerful of the lot, but it counts. It's immensely valuable. Wear it while keeping in mind that Inos is bestowing his mercy upon you.
Okay,
That's all
interesting.
I found.
I see. Thank you. This is more than I hoped for. It would have been a shame had this fallen into the hands of some wayfarer or wandering orc. Now, give me a moment, if you will. I need to study this tome in detail. Maybe there's something...
Go away.
So, the fact that we found it on the body of an orc who had orc medicine and a bunch of bloodhounds around him kind of tells me that that orc was probably just an adventurer with his bloodhounds trying to explore the tomb. Does anything interesting happen if we actually wear the amulet? Like, do we get any extra specific bonus? In-game or otherwise? Doesn't seem like it. Maybe we'll find out later.
I'm wounded.
Of course. Hold still.
Thank you. Since it's chapter 4, do you have
Show me
any
your
new
wear.
interesting potions? Extract of healing. Extract of magic energy. I think I'll have to buy some potions. Very expensive, but it's not like we really need money right now. Light crossbow. So we also found a heavy crossbow which requires 70 dexterity. So for example, if in chapter 1 you actually manage to get up there, you're gonna get a heavy crossbow as a reward. What else can we sell? Definitely gonna sell these. Don't need 3 Ds. Don't need 2 Ds. Keep that. Sell that. Stormfist sell. Charm spells. Ice block. The ice block kind of sucks as a spell because it's very short range. You need to get up close and personal to use it. It really sucks. So I would not recommend using an ice block. Because the ice bolt freezes enemy after a few hits. Maybe a wave of ice is worth the trouble. I'm gonna sell the Fist of Window. Sell this. I'm gonna debate on whether to not sell that. This is a very good amulet, though. Okay, what else can we sell? I think I'm gonna sell a bunch of my alcohol because we don't really use it. Do we use it for anything? Objectively speaking. We don't, do we? Let's go to Xardas.
Fills the belly at least.
Okay. Made a small profit, got some potions. Let us go to Senor Xardas. Also, let's go to an anvil. Is there an anvil in the new camp? Roots 2 restores 100 mana. Restores 50 mana. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... Okay, so the strong beer is used for that. Yeah. I'm gonna make 2 of these. We need mana more than anything. Mushrooms too. Yes. And that's about it. Kinda wanna go... What is an anvil in this area? Is there any anvils in... Does it? That's interesting. Is there a forge around here?
I'm missing everything again.
Actually, I have an idea. Let's teleport to the Swampy camp. Because I want to see what the recipe we got. The Warrior's Verdict, I think it was called. I want to see what it does. Because you can basically get that in chapter 1, and I want to see just how good it is as a weapon.
At least we still got the
So we can go to the swamp camp. To the forge here.
You really thought you could believe everything they're saying?
I'm here from...
Here you go.
Just a lot of empty words.
Ah, that was good.
Tough luck for him. Not my mess to fix. Always the same old story. I don't want everyone to know, so better keep your mouth shut. Couldn't come up with a good idea if I depended on it.
Oh, my bad. I apologize. So as I was saying, they really need description on a specific sword to know what it does. If there's any point in crafting it in the first place. The crafting system is very obscure. You don't know what you're crafting, if it's good or not. You're buying a recipe, but you don't know what the recipe does. Let's make a long blade. Let's make a warrior's verdict. See what it does.
Better watch what you say, man. Can't all be made up.
Okay. Now we go to the workshop. Let's make a warrior's
I
verdict.
like this one.
Okay. Now we gotta go to a whetstone to polish it.
Ah, that was good.
I don't want everyone to know. Better keep
So 47 strength, 57 damage, one-handed weapon. This is actually a pretty good one-handed weapon for chapter 1.
It's tempting, but is it the right thing?
Damn, that stuff's dense.
Gorangar stays here now.
Oh, you can actually see the weapons on the whetstone. That's a bit counterintuitive.
I don't want to regret not being part of it.
It's very counterintuitive if you ask me. Anyway, let's go to Xardas.
I stopped listening to that bullshit ages ago. Everyone's got to make their own decision. Gorangar stays.
We basically already defeated Xardas' golems. Very easy to do as a mage. I do have to admit, the stone golem is really fun to fight, even as a mage using a hammer.
Enough blessings upon you.
They nerfed magical damage against stone golems, by the way. I think somebody watched my playthrough a few sessions ago and realized that it's not a very good idea to have a firebolt spell that does 35 damage that can do 1 damage point to a stone golem. Technically speaking, you can kill the stone golems in chapter 1 with a firebolt. You can find certain spots where the stone golems will be forced to throw rocks at you, but the rocks will not hit you. So if you can position them right, you have a very good chance to easily kill the golems. Okie dokie. Oh, since we have no other quests... Wait a second, did my character equip the warrior's verdict? By the way, did you know yet that you can heal other characters? Did I ever show you that? I can actually target another character and heal him. This is the healing rune. See? Pretty cool. Not very useful because there are many situations in which you can actually heal companions. Like the only few times you actually need to heal a companion is maybe in the beginning when you do the escort quest with Drax. Or what's his face, Bald Parvez and Mordrag, which by the way, in a few of my attempts, they actually died due to the mobs. In several attempts, Drax actually died because of the bloodflies. What the hell is the model so bad in this light? But the problem is that in the very beginning of the game, you do not have access to a healing spell. exactly when you need one the most. I guess we're gonna visit Xardas by night. So much fog at night. Okay, let's visit Old Man Xardas. See what they did with his voice actor. I really miss the voice actor from Gothic 1 for Xardas, which was also the voice actor for Callisto, for Xardas, for a bunch of other characters, but he was good. Do these guys, shouldn't these guys be hostile to me? You guys are kind of chill. The barrier does look like Aurora Borealis at night. Although I still say that most of the time the barrier should be invisible like in Gothic 1, and only at times should it become visible just to remind you you're in a prison. That's my opinion. It's way too visible way too often. Let's see if I broke the game by killing Xardas' golems early on. I hope I didn't.
Whoa!
Good squeaky. Good squeaky. Oh, you're going outside all by yourself. Aww. Baka! What are you eating? Okay. So I have a chat with Xardas' butler. Actually, let's do a hard save. Xardas butler. I'm gonna need a 5-minute break just to drink some water. Give me a moment. This was like a very interesting. It's very cool. This is a view. I'll be right back. back. Take care of the overlay. Let's talk to Xardas' demon. Hello.
Yes, I can speak.
What?
It's what you're going to ask, isn't it? Yes, I'm a demon. Yes, I talk. And yes, I'm the Gate Warden of Master Xardas' tower, which is so mind-numbingly boring I sometimes wish my master had summoned me without sentience. Anyway, it is what it is, as you mortals say when you're not busy prematurely dying. Tell me why you're here, and I'll think about whether or not to bite your head off.
I like this demon.
I need to talk to Xardas. The water mages need his help.
The water mages, Interesting. Very well. I'm in a good mood today, so I might just let you see him. If you prove yourself worthy.
A test?
Yes. Now, I could wax on about victory over the elements and demonstrating your magical prowess. Or I could just tell you to destroy a stone, an ice, and a fire golem, and bring me their hearts to prove you're not as weak and squishy as you look.
That's convenient. I already have them.
What? Show me. Well, alright then, you passed my test. Seems you're not as useless as most mortals. Though that's a low bar.
Can I see Xardas now or not?
Yes, don't get your knickers in a twist. Here. This rune, made from the golem's hearts, will take you to the upper layer. He'll know I let you through. Good luck up there, mortal. You'll need it.
So this guy is he's very snarky. I like him. Also, the fact that he said victory of the elements is literally a callback to your conversation with the demon in Gothic 1, where the demon actually doesn't speak because they didn't know how to make a demon voice for him. So the demon just spoke telepathically and the nameless hero just had a monologue. But this is a very cool demon. I like him.
So, your master is Xardas.
That is what I just said. Yes.
What sort of demon are you?
The sort that hates pointless questions.
I'll be going.
No need to inform me.
That was funny. Okay, so we got the rune, right? Oh. The rune basically disables the force field. Okay. Finally, we made it. I mean, it looks beefy enough, if you ask me. There's a million types of demon. This guy looks pretty okay. Yeah, I just love stealing from Xardas. He deserves it. He's an asshole. This tower is big. Can these be lit? Does seem to like gardening. Hello? Sixth circle of magic, huh? Oh yeah, definitely gonna steal everything from Xardas. Okay, let me guess, a locked chest. Of course. Quick lock the door. I wonder if Xardas is gonna have a dialogue about us stealing everything from his tower before we speak with him. Well, I can definitely use his materials. I mean, you gotta admit, the guy is blind. But he has a lot of candles everywhere. Words of the gods. Candlesticks, firebolts. Reading circles. We're gonna read them. I don't think it does. I know there's a Steam achievement to read 10 books. In Arcolos, for example, and other mods, you get some experience from reading sets of books. I didn't see any bonus for that in Gothic. Sixth Circle of Magic increases the damage of spells from lower circles. Okay, good description. Breath of Death, Uriziel's Wave of Death. What else did we get? Something with the gods. Okay. Xardas sleeping. Fourth Circle of Magic. Notice the absence of living animals. Captured harpy, experimented upon. Or skeleton. Can you ever unlock any of the necromancy spells? I assume yes. I assume we're gonna be given a chance to become a necromancer. Can you technically fall through here? No. This has to be his teleportation rune. Xardas. Xardas, you son of a bitch. It took us 26 years to meet again. Let's have a chat with him.
Congratulations.
What?
You're the first to make it past my guardians. That, and only that, is why I'm giving you the opportunity to explain yourself before I'm going to kick you right back out of here.
The fire mages are dead. Gomez had them all killed.
Those who sow wind must reap a storm. I always told Callisto not to trust Gomez. They chose their own headsman.
Did others make it up here?
Alive? No. Now, I'm listening.
Xardas sent me. We managed to get the focus stones. But they need another mage to...
No.
No.
Forget about Xardas and his glittering pile of ore. That won't bring you the freedom you're after.
What makes you think their escape plan won't work?
My common sense. Which is what Xardas and his friends seem to have neglected as of late. Focus stone or not, nobody can control all of this ore pile's energy. All they'll achieve with it is blowing themselves up. Now there's a far bigger threat to take care of.
I'm listening.
You know, I was going to tell you it's none of your business, but come to think of it, you might be of some use here. I'll be brief. There's a reason the barrier spell misfired 10 years ago. The focus stones played a role, but they were just, how to put it, the symptom of a disease. A disease that now lies deep within the temple of the orcs.
The sleeper.
Correct. I've been keeping an eye on you, so I know you've already discovered the truth. Briefly put, the murals in the orc graveyard are showing the truth. Thousands of years ago, 5 orc shamans summoned a demon to destroy us humans. If he wakes up, and he is about to, his power is beyond anything we have ever faced.
So, his dialogue is kind of contradictory here. First he says, "Who are you, and give me a reason why I shouldn't kick you out of here," and then he says, "You've been keeping an eye on me." Which one is it? Also, his dialogue in Gothic 1 was slightly better because he said, if the water mages and the fire mages wouldn't have bickered for so many years, they would have discovered what I discovered, which is that the barrier grew. They never asked themselves why the barrier grew so large. It was influenced by an outside force, aka the Sleeper. His dialogue was slightly more poetic in Gothic 1.
You've been keeping an eye on me? How?
Belia's magic is quite versatile.
Not sure how I feel about that.
Oh, please. How long have you been here? A few weeks? Yet you still managed to stir up more trouble than others in an entire lifetime. If you don't want people to watch you, maybe work on that.
This is the consequence of a streamer. Our main character, our hero, is acting like a streamer. If you don't want people to watch you, and you all this, how do you know all this?
And you know all this how?
I know it, because these books aren't just for decoration. The signs have been there all along. But sadly, my brothers in robes and just about everyone else were too convinced the orcs are just stupid brutes incapable of thinking ahead, let alone thousands of years.
What makes you so sure blowing up the barrier won't work?
Listen, boy, I'm not in the mood to prove myself to you. It's a foolish endeavor that will either fail or end in our mutual destruction. And again, even if it were to work, which it won't, we'd still have the Sleeper to contend with. So quit wasting my time with this pointless blabber.
Yeah, they made Xardas way more of an asshole than he was in Gothic 1.
So how do we stop the Sleeper?
Yes.
We kill it. The problem is getting into the temple before he awakes.
Let me guess. That's my job.
Correct. The first step will be getting into the Orc Enclave. Thankfully, I already know someone who can help you with this. A dishonored Orc shaman by the name of Urshak.
Where can I find the shaman?
Last I saw him, he was at the old castle up on the mountain east of here. There near the Orc Enclave, you can see there from the balcony.
Why has this Urshak been dishonored?
Oh, we haven't exactly sat down for a cup of tea, so I don't know all the details. However, I believe it has something to do with his study of human culture. It's why he speaks our tongue. Orcs consider that sort of thing dishonorable.
Why would a shaman of the orcs help me get into their enclave?
As I told you, he does not think like the other orcs. What's more, I have heard rumors that we even share a common goal.
You mean he opposes the Sleeper?
There's a chance, yes. But if this encounter goes well, I hope he will tell you this himself. In either case, he's our best chance.
So you think the shaman will vouch for me?
Oh, it'll be a bit more complicated, but he'll hopefully tell you that himself. My servant already gave you a teleport rune that will allow you to come back here at will. Oh, and before you go, we should use the time to teach you some basic Orcish. It'll be of great help.
Teach me Orcish.
Teach me Orcish.
Very well, but we only have time for the basics. You can read, can't you?
I guess.
Then you better guess right, because I don't have the time to play personal tutor for you. Here, take this and find some space to clear your mind, or whatever they say. You have some tough hours ahead of you.
I'm looking for magical knowledge.
Which I suppose is your stilted way of saying you want to trade goods. Fine, why not? But everything has its price.
Yes, I'm gonna do a second playthrough. This is a very good amulet. Death to the Undead. Damage 500, initial mana cost 25. Let's buy one. Summon skeletons, summon golem, shrink monster. So tempted to buy this amulet. What is yeah, I should buy it, shouldn't I? Because this one is good, but that one is better. Xardas doesn't actually have any ore, does he? I'm gonna sell that ring. Sell maybe some of my torches. Maybe he likes torches. He's technically a vendor in an area with no vendors. He might like the crap I have. Candlestick. And this. Death to the Undead. I'm gonna do a second playthrough. I'm gonna do a hardcore run first of all. And then I'm gonna try to do a permadeath hardcore attempt on stream. But I'm gonna try to do a Gothic review first, a review for this game after I finish it.
Why do you need me for all this? You're a powerful mage.
I am indeed. Suffice it to say, the orcs know me quite well, and that includes Urshak. They have developed their opinion of me, and it isn't necessarily a favorable one. You, on the other hand...
I'm a fresh face. I've been hearing that a lot lately.
There's power in anonymity.
I don't like playing hardcore. I mean, it's basically just it's an attempt. I've only once attempted a hardcore run. Bishir Corin is 5. This is gonna be useful for Cavalorn. I've done a hardcore run on a private World of Warcraft server as a priest. And it took me many months to get from level 0 to level 60. Can we make whatchamacallit? You actually need swamp weeds to craft control spells. It's like min-maxing multiplayer games. That's exactly what it is. You gotta find the optimal route, the optimal gear set to not die. I kinda wanna do it. Summon Golem. Elixir of Life. Elixir of Spirit. Oh, permanent potions. This is good. Okay, does Xardas have anything else to say?
Hey, you.
Hey, you. Okay, so first of all, here's my question. Does this rune do necrotic damage? I think I need more mana. I think this rune does necrotic damage. Do you know why this is important? Yes, let's read the recipes. This is the Elixir of Life. This is the Elixir of Spirits. Do you know why the death to the undead spell is important at this point? I'm gonna show you why. We need an alchemy lab. I think he has one downstairs. Oh, sorry, I'm an idiot. I turned down my microphone. My question is, can we kill Xardas' demon? And if yes, is there an achievement? My guess is his AI isn't that amazing, judging by the looks of things. I mean, we are doing very little damage to it. That's a very frustrated demon. The demon is broken. Did I break the demon? Wait, did I not buy that amulet? I'm dumb. He's hiding behind the orb thingy. Yeah, he's probably not able to pass through the doorway. But I'm actually curious to see what happens if we kill him. Like, is there an actual reward, or is it... I'm curious if Xardas has something to say about it. Like, you killed my butler, you son of a bitch. How dare you? Yeah, we're just gonna fling some ice spells into him. There isn't much to do. My guess is he's probably very resistant to fire damage. I mean, maybe we could try a rain of fire. See what it does. Does seem to do some damage to him. Oh, wrong spell. No, he's gonna die. He's about to die. As you can clearly see, this is a very frustrated demon. few more hits and he's gonna be down. So we get 500 experience points. A nice death animation. And he just seems to despawn. He goes back to hell. So that's what happens. Let's see if Xardas has any dialogue about us killing his demon. Also makes me wonder if it's possible to actually kill him in chapter 1. But that's probably gonna break the game. Let's go upstairs. Let's see if Xardas has anything to say about the fact that, hey, you killed my butler. Do you have any idea how much it took to summon him?
I perceive weakness in my demon. Has some undesirable diminished its power?
He does have a dialogue.
Hey, you.
He said, I perceive weakness in my demon. Has some undesirable diminished his power. So we don't really kill his demon. I think we just send him back to hell. And then he comes back. Probably pissed off. So does that mean that the demon just resummoned itself? Or was it called back? These are the hearts of the golems, right? Ice golem, fire golem, and stone golem. Interesting. What was I doing? I was planning to do something, but I forgot. Oh yeah, buy the amulet. I need to buy that good amulet from Xardas.
Hey. I'll be going.
But it's nice that you can kill Xardas' demon. And his only exclamation is, my demon is diminished in power. Did anybody interfere with my pet demon? Who was the son of a bitch? So yeah, here's a couple of things I kind of want to test out, just out of curiosity.
Hey.
Let's get a good amulet from him.
Which I suppose... Fine.
I want to buy one of these. Amulet of Enlightenment. Have anything else to trade? Sure, sell this. Not gonna use bows. I don't think I'm gonna use this Amulet of Life Force, to be honest. And I guess I could... Yeah, that's enough. Give him some more. So you know what we could do? So we basically have two quests now. We need to go to the Shaman. He was last seen at the castle ruin in the east. Yeah, just like Gothic 1, he's in the castle ruins up there. But we don't want to go there just yet. You know what I want to test out? I want to test out the theory. I want to test out if we can actually access Xardas' sunken tower with the Destroy Undead rune. So it's a theory of mine. And I don't know how many players have made the connection between Xardas' sunken tower and the power of runes as a mage. Squeaky, we're going on an adventure. It's gonna be a very short adventure because we're just gonna quick save the game. So I'm gonna do a playthrough. I'm gonna first once I finish the game, I'm gonna do a review. It's gonna be a long review. about the good stuff and the bad stuff. I think overall the Gothic Remake has more positives than negatives. At least for me. The big negatives I would definitely say are related to optimization issues, which need to be addressed. Ultra hard modded playthrough, yeah. I mean, I do not know what mods are gonna break the Steam achievements. I'm basically pushing my limit with this lockpicking mod right now. Because as long as Gothic is still updated, you never know what mods are gonna break stuff. Jump down. Yeah, it's basically like in Gothic 1. It's gated the same as in Gothic 1. Which is a crying shame. They should have learned from Gothic 1 that they shouldn't gate certain things. So we're gonna go to Xardas' Sunken Tower. As some of you probably well know, there's an undead mage over there. And the undead mage guards a gate. Now, presumably, to access that gate, you need an item later on from Xardas himself. But what if that's not the case? What if there is an alternative path and I never climbed up here? I actually never climbed up. I always went down. Interesting. Let's see what we can find up here. I should have paid more attention to this tower. Should have come here during daylight. So this broken staircase leads... Yep. To the water. There isn't much left of this tower. Let's see what else we can find. Sixth circle of magic. Okay, some materials. Potion of quick healing. These potions aren't that great, by the way. Try not to fall down. So anywhere else we can climb, or is this the limit? Can we go up here? Kind of feels like we can. If the hero could actually climb... Ah, we can go over here. I never paid attention to this tower that much. We can visit it in chapter 1 without any issues. No, go up, not down. This is so annoying. The stupid prompt. Left, go left. By the stairs, you mean? Oh! Somebody's dutifully doing their jobs. Old judge. Yeah, they'll definitely be patching bugs, and that's also gonna mean a bunch of balancing patches, some which will probably suck. I'm betting they're gonna make magic worse. Not understanding that magic is supposed to be powerful in Gothic. So is this the top of the tower, or can we climb further up? Whoop. So can we climb further up? Is there any spots? Lucky the remake was well received. Yeah, I mean, it did sell 500,000 copies in the first week. That's gotta justify at least the development price, right? There's gotta be a few $1,000,000 in profit, I mean. I'm just hoping they're gonna learn some lessons from this remake, like the optimization, for example. Which was... well, you know, it was non-existent. Well, that was a stupid jump. It was a dumb jump on my part. And it's a perfect moment for the water to cut out. I need light. Go up here. Can you please go up here, sir? Sure, I need some light. Thank you. I mean, there's basically two kinds of reception for this game right now. There's the die-hard fans which just hate the game for insert whatever reason. When I say optimization, I mean the fact that, look, I have a 4060 graphics card, which is decent. It's an okay graphics card. But the game is not using my graphics card to its fullest potential, and it's also not using my CPU to its fullest potential. It's basically bottlenecking somewhere. I mean, the game has decent gameplay. If they could only... I'm just basically talking about stuff like... when I say optimization, it's basically how resource consumption works, which is very bad right now. And obviously the bugs. The bugs need to be fixed. It came with way too many game-breaking bugs, which honestly, it should be unacceptable to have this many game-breaking bugs in the game. I gotta look. I'm gonna have to run, what do I have? Where's my CPU? It's a nice 7 CPU, but I can't really see it right now. It's not loading for some reason. Anyway, the reason we came here is as follows. Look what happens if I cast a fire spell here. Or here. Oh, it's actually not loading this time. That's interesting. Ah, it worked now. See, if you cast a fire spell here, it unlocks these runes. See? And if we cast a water spell on this middle circle... Whoopa! Something's happening. And if the Destroy Undead spell is a necrotic spell, what happens if we cast it in the center? Oh, I need mana. Did it actually work? Anyway, it's basically a processor that can go up to 5 gigahertz. It's a decent processor. So this necrotic spell didn't do stuff. Yeah, my logic is this is a fire spell, right? On the outer runes. Oh, I think this is a wind spell. These symbols down here must be the symbols for a wind spell. Do we have any wind spells? The ball lining is Should I use a telekinesis? Probably not gonna work. That was a very bad moment on my part to sell the Fist of Wind spell, because I think this is how you're supposed to unlock it. Yeah, it's a 13th generation Intel, yeah. So do I have any wind related stuff? Did I sell my Fist of Wind? I came here unprepared and I'm ashamed of it. I guess I gotta buy my scroll back, don't I? Stormfist. Let's use the Stormfist. Aha! Interesting. How much FPS you get raw without... I don't know, I haven't monitored. But I can actually hear my graphics card, my fan right now struggling. Oh, I'm hitting undead. Is this fog? Okay, let's use the Destroy Undead spell. So we managed to unlock the secret. Where's my Destroy Undead? So how good is the Death to the Undead spell? Pretty good, I'd say. More than pretty good. It's short range, but it definitely does the job. So is there a boss fight over here? That looks like an interesting barrier. Something tells me we're not supposed to be here this early, but fuck it, in my opinion, we unlocked the secret. So technically you can actually even go here in chapter 1. 40 FPS and 4K high definition graphics. DLSS quality. I don't know, my graphics, we have the NVIDIA upscaler set to quality. And RTX is a good card. So I wonder if getting here early, we have a teleport rune to the sunken tower, teleport rune to the fire mages, Tower Stone 2. I've noticed this one. I kind of don't want to touch these. I'm afraid if I touch them, I might break some triggers. I'm gonna take this one, however. And the elixirs. I'm gonna leave these here. But it's interesting that you can visit this place early on. What's here? An amphora. There is so much junk loot everywhere. Here's this gate again. This is similar to the gate we saw in the fog tower. Are we supposed to activate it with some spells in certain locations? Doesn't seem like it. Totally feels like a gate. Looks like a gate. Doesn't act like a gate. No anti-aliasing? I kind of want to go anti-aliasing. So what's over here? Oh, a demon lord. Okay, fuck me. I'm dying. Yeah, I forgot to keep by my Storm of Fire. Okay, so if you go here early, game looks much better without DLS or any upscalers. I don't know, I guess I gotta tweak it. Honestly, I am not that much of an expert when it comes to tweaking games. I kind of lose patience at a certain point. Okay, so we're gonna fight a demon lord. Let's fight a demon lord. Is he actually gonna take damage from the fire spell? He barely takes damage from it. This is not promising. This is looking very bad. Then again, this is a demon lord. You can kind of kite him. Yeah, he takes very little damage from the fire rain spell. Other than using an ice bolt, I don't think I can actually handle him. So does this force field do anything? It's quite powerful. Okay. Oh, he's actually casting a cool spell. Chill up. Yeah, this is a very awkward fight. Oh. Yeah. Those hands are pretty interesting. They're chasing us. I wonder if there's any safe spots here. Maybe behind the statue. Can quick save the game here. But if you do that, okay, that's interesting. So if his pathfinding cannot find you, it resets his full health. Similar to how MMORPGs. So we basically have to be committed through this entire fight. And we do very little damage to it. It's definitely possible to kill him, don't get me wrong. Did he get stuck there? Please do me the favor of getting stuck somewhere. It's gonna be a very boring fight. Do headshots do more damage, or is it just me? I guess it's just me. Yeah, it's a good... I agree. I mean, for arena fights, I honestly agree, but I do not agree for open world fights. Does he actually take damage from my fire spells? Doesn't seem like it. I haven't tried the Stormfist spell. Let's try it. He takes some damage. Oh, he actually took some nice, decent damage. Okay, it kind of makes sense because it's flying damage to a flying creature. Okay. Let's heal up a bit. Yeah, the AI is kind of cheesable. Where's the demon? I think one more hit and he's dead. That was so stupid. His final spell, we killed each other. We killed each other. Yeah, I wonder how we are gonna handle this guy in melee. How do you handle this guy in melee? Because he basically does... Where are you? He basically does this stupid attack. No, this is basically how I'm gonna kill him with the Stormfist. He did the stupid, the Hands of Hell attack, however you want to call it. This attack, which he spawns a bunch of hands. He spawns a bunch of hands to grab our legs and take us to the bowels of hell. Which, don't get me wrong, it's a very fun ability. It's a very cool ability on paper. But it's annoying at the same time. And then this fire-breathing attack. See what I mean? Okay, it's interesting. His fire breath animation doesn't actually extend to the length of the animation. He can control the direction of his fire breathing. Okay. Nice animation. Okay, so what is the reward for defeating a demon lord? Is that a necromancer robe I see? A robe of the dark arts? Opa! Dark robe infused with Beliar's magic. It protects the summoner from the powers unleashed. Okay. Does that mean we're a necromancer now? We're still a water mage. Okay. Did I break anything by grabbing this robe early on? Hopefully not. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna grab everything right now. Tower Stone 2. Don't know what the Tower Stones are supposed to do. Are they maybe supposed to open this gate? Should I look for some receptacles? Ah!
I don't have the right key.
Aha! Okay. I dig this. Well, I guess we're a necromancer now. Let's grab the other tower stone, which should be on the upper level. Okay, I dig being a necromancer. Does equipping the robe affect my spells in any way? Doesn't seem like it. The barrier is closed in the earlier chapter. You mean this place? You can go here in chapter 1, dude. You can technically use a firebolt spell on this outer ring, an ice bolt spell on this middle ring, and a storm fist spell on this center ring. Or maybe even a fist of wind. But the problem is you get here, and then you're greeted by a bunch of zombies, which obviously is not good. And then maybe if you're fast enough, you can get here. But how are you gonna deal with all the zombies? But essentially you can get here in chapter 1. Yes. There is nothing blocking you from entering this place in chapter 1. But in order to actually get this robe, you have to defeat the Demon Lord. There might be, I mean, I'm sure some people are gonna find some ways to cheese him, some cheesy strategies, like maybe positioning themselves under him or something like that. I'm 100% dude, never underestimate the Gothic community. Somebody is gonna find a cheesy strategy to kill the Demon Lord. Probably even at level 1. Like if you find a cheesy position to kill him with a bow, for example, you need what? Maybe 500 arrows? You don't need necromancer rune. You mean if we get any necromancer runes? Well, we haven't opened the last... we haven't opened the gate. We're about to open the gate now. There is a chest somewhere here, I think it's this chest. That has Tower Stone number 1. We're gonna jump down. Yeah, the AI of the demon isn't stellar. We're gonna go back down. Let's hope I'm not bugging my game with this one. But this is good knowledge. We're exploring content. We're exploring what they made for us. I wonder if Xardas is gonna have a dialogue for us for something like, Why are you wearing my robes? Why are you wearing my my bathroom robe? I am in Xardas' old tower, yes. And I stole his clothes. Now I'm gonna try to steal his socks. And everything else. So this place you can access in chapter 1, as I was saying, Boris. Let's use the key. Let's see what happens. Another boss fight. That's a chest that spawned out of nowhere. Oh, this is such a slap in the face. We get the Death to the Undead rune exactly after we bought it in an Amulet of Stone Skin. Yes, that line was in chapter 5 or 6 in the original game. Let's see what happens if we teleport back to Xardas. Does he have a dialogue for us exploring his old tower? Because basically we looted everything. There is nothing else to be had in this place. I'm also curious if the water mages have any dialogue lines for us. Why are you wearing the robes of a necromancer? We saw you 5 minutes ago. You were wearing a water mage's robe. So does he have anything to say? Let's see. I'm dressed like you. Nope. No dialogue. That's weird. Well, I'm keeping this robe. I like how it looks. Is there anywhere we can jump? Anywhere we can dive? Without breaking our face? Doesn't feel like it, does it? I suppose we cannot bypass these force fields. Okay. Let us go. Let's go down. Let's go find Urshak. Also, here's another thing we need to do. We're in chapter 4. We need to go to... We need to go to the old camp to try to complete the escape quest, because apparently it progresses in chapter 4. So I guess we're just a necromancer now. Well, we're dressed like one. The robes are actually quite good. I kind of like how they look. But can you imagine finding a cheesy way to kill Xardas' demon in chapter 1 and getting these super awesome robes as a result? I'm super convinced somebody, probably a Chinese or a Russian player, 99% it's gonna be a Chinese or a Russian player, figures out the cheesiest, easiest strategy to deal with that demon lord. Probably gonna be a speedrunner.
Whoa! Yeah!
That's weird. That's exceptionally weird. Wait a second.
Get up!
Uh-oh. Something bugged for me. The scavenger bugged. I cannot disembark from the scavenger. Can I go into the camp?
Ha! I called it.
What?
Well, just a wager I had with one of the lads. I told him you'd be back.
I'm not here because of what you did to the mages. I just want to do business.
Don't we all? Here's how it stands, mate. Gomez wanted you gone. But someone, probably Raven or Thorlus, stood up for you. You're free to head in, but the castle's off limits. And forget about protection. You piss anyone off, and you're on your own. Oh, and of course there's a fee. 100 nugs. Cold.
Done it this way.
Here's your ore.
Wonderful.
Off limits.
Yeah, we're gonna go inside.
Most of it's just hot air.
Because we really want to do the escape quest. It's interesting. So we're technically at war with the new camp. They're still allowing us inside.
Well, if it ain't the upstart.
Hey, you.
Do we have any special dialogue with
Show me
people?
your good.
I only sell to people who respect the rules.
Yeah, they pretty much hate us here.
If you ask me, things ain't so grim.
Some left. So if anyone else wants some, stop. Not now.
The camp feels kind of empty now, doesn't it? I think all the diggers and guards moved to the free mine.
Go away.
Can we talk to the diggers?
How's it going?
I've been working in the mine for 2.
This is interesting. Use charm, yeah. I should use charm.
That'll do the trick.
Traitor, huh? So let's see if Forrest is gonna allow us to head in. Probably not. So, did I actually bother buying a charm rune? I only have 2 charm spells. So what is gonna stop us?
Well. You got some nerve showing up here. Especially in that armor.
I guess we're enemies now?
If we were, you'd already be dead. Look, if it's any solace, I don't like what happened to the robes. But they should have known better than to oppose Gomez. They thought those runes and oaths made them any better than us. But that's not how the colony works. You're either tough, savvy, or you make the right friends. Then, just maybe you survive. Callisto and his men didn't get that, and thought their magic and Innos meant they could just sit on their asses and drink our wine without ever giving anything in return. It didn't work out. Now I suggest you move along. I like you, but if Arto or Scar see you diddling around there as though nothing's happened, they'll tell Gomez, and he might change his mind.
So can I go inside? We got the achievement, no gate can stop you, sneak into the old camp. Well, that achievement is bugged. Oh. I think they want to attack us. Xardas dead. Can I close the door? It's kind of stupid. Kind of stupid that you cannot close doors.
I will kill you.
Okay. I get the message. Okay, fine. I know how to fix this. We Transform into a meat bug. This is our go-to spell so far, which is transform into a meat bug and bypass all of them. There's way too many of them to charm, that's the thing. Where's my meat bug? Am I out of meat bugs? I have only one left. Let's use it.
What kind of joke is this? By the gods!
That was funny. You gotta admit. That was funny. We transform into a bug in front of him and Forrest's reaction, well, fuck you. Charm to open up the trader? Yeah, I guess it's a possibility. I mean, sure, we can go to, what's his face? Dexter. Or Fisk. You gotta admit, the fact that Alkimia coded that in, that's impressive. That's Piranha Bytes level of impressive.
Watch what you say, man.
It's epic, isn't it?
I only sell to people.
Okay.
Whoa.
Hello.
Whoa.
No way.
Show me you're good.
Yeah, this works.
No way. You can't make that up.
So we can sell to the trader.
An idiot, always an idiot.
Just gonna hang around here. Fell to the true vision.
I don't know about that.
The more of us, the
Let's
Probably.
let's become a meat bug somewhere where he can't see us. And let's hope he's not in a very meat bug stomping spree. But you gotta fucking admit that I am impressed. I am honestly, genuinely impressed. That's a thing. I'm more than impressed. Okay. Let's do a hard save. Forest meaty bug. Let's hope they don't want to stomp us. Forest? Okay. So, does he stomp you because you approach him? Like he recognizes that you're an enemy? So, does that mean we simply have to avoid him? Okay. There's several ways to avoid this sequence, by the way. But I'm curious to see if there's any way through the front door. Go through the castle.
Better watch what you're saying, mate.
So, is this guy gonna...
There's a candle.
That's it.
Okay, it's interesting. So they all figured out... Interesting. Very interesting. Well, there's a way to go inside the castle without interacting with the guards. We go through the Santino way, which is this route. Technically speaking, if we avoid any guards, shouldn't have issues. You better shut your mouth, Santino. Yeah, I think that achievement is definitely bugged. Has to be bugged. Okay, no guards on this side. Let's not draw attention. So they murdered Syra. Syra's note. Where's the note? Velaya, we're gonna do it. We're leaving the castle. I sent a note to Serafia 2, meeting point, kitchen, nighttime. Oh, so we gotta go here at nighttime and save the girls. You mean this quest or the achievement? My guess is you can sneak into the castle several ways. But you can probably do it at night as well, yeah. Here's another question, since we're in the castle. Can we... Let's become a meat bug. Try to avoid anybody stomping us. Here's another little bug. Cockroach. This is an amusing quest.
Really feels like a prison now.
Stay away from big people with crunchy boots. Yeah, they're so cautious, they're actually afraid of a meat bug. That's not cautious, that's paranoia. But it kind of makes sense. That's an ore baron there. Kind of want to avoid this guy. This guy is dangerous. Oh, am I gonna fall down here?
Oh, right. I'm not listening to that nonsense.
Okay, so the fire mages are still
Nobody ever asks me.
they're still dead over here. That's what I wanted to check.
Want a bit of peace.
So, second question. Is there a legit way to get to Velaya to give her Syra's note? Because if we... Is there like a nook or cranny we can sneak into? Let's see what the quest description says. Gotta find Velaya and Serafia. Well, we know where Velaya and Serafia are. The problem is... we gotta go in here at night with a bunch of sleep and charm spells. No other way about it. Yeah, that was definitely Bullet. I'm guessing it was either Bullet or the other guards that murdered her. And don't worry about it, I read the quest description a bit.
What are you doing in there?
You can't save her. She is scripted to die whatever you do.
Wouldn't have played out that way back then.
Since we have the Bestiary Crinus 5, let's go to Mr. Cavalorn. See see what it's gonna ask of us. I have way too many books. Deadly creatures. Among the island's beasts, the shadow beast occupies a special place.
That should do the job.
Okay. You need to do it before chapter 4? No. So basically this quest starts in chapter 3. The escape quest basically has two parts. You start the quest in chapter 3, you talk to Syra. And then you sneak into the castle to talk to Velaya and the other chick. You have to talk to the women inside of the swamp camp. And then you go and talk to Syra again. At which point, the first part of the quest is closed. She basically asks you to deal with Bullet. You just have to kick his ass. And after you do all of those things, kick Bullet's ass, talk to Velaya, talk to the other chick, you essentially end the first part of the quest. Nothing happens after that point in chapter 3. The next part of the quest starts in chapter 4, with you finding Syra dead, and you have to deliver a message to Velaya. And I think...
Whoa!
Scorpio.
Hey, come over here for a second, will you? And don't worry, I'm on your...
What do you want?
How are things in the new camp? Did they... Whoa. Did my guys take your mine?
Yeah?
What's it to you? You're with Gomez.
Not anymore, I'm not. I was a warder, but I won't stand for that shit. Gomez has lost it. Even a blind mole rat can see that. That's why I left. Now say, what happened to the free mine?
The warders took it.
Shit. Well, here's hoping the mercs get it back. What a steaming pile of shit, that whole business. Anyway, I'm done with Gomez, Raven. Oh, fucking mages. I mean, killing mages of Inos? That's asking for it. Lucky for you, I snatched some good steel from the armory before I beat feet. Let me know if you need anything.
Can you teach me anything?
I could.
Crossbowman, yeah, I don't want to learn how to become a crossbowman. So let's have the Bishop of Carinus, Amulets of Strength, Dexterity, a Ring of Impeachability, and a bunch of cool swords. Where is Cavalor?
Ah.
Hey, you.
Can we have a chat? Got the book.
I found another book.
Oh, shit. I thought that was just an old myth. A frost shadow beast. I've tracked some shadow beasts in my time, but this would be something else entirely.
You didn't know they were real?
I've heard tales. I mean, look at the size. A regular shadow beast is deadly enough, and I bet if someone really did find one, they definitely didn't live to tell the tale.
Where do you reckon it's hiding?
You really have a death wish, don't you? Well, you've proven yourself a capable hunter. Maybe you could really take on one of them without getting shredded. If they exist at all.
Yes, Scorpio has some principles. Well, we already have a Shadow Beast belt, so we pretty much completed this one.
You think it's too dangerous?
Much more than you know. You've made it out alive so far, but this... it would definitely be a memorable hunt. And maybe you're just the right kind of crazy for this.
You want me to go for it?
No, but I do want its pelt. Just thinking about it is giving me the shivers. If it exists, and if you manage to find it and kill it, but if you do, I'll show you how you can extract a Shadow Beast's spine.
Shadow Beast spine, huh?
Where exactly do I look?
The higher mountain pass.
Yeah, we already have a belt, so...
Hey, wait.
Here's a belt.
I got something for you.
By Inos. The silver fur. You madman. You actually did it.
It wasn't easy.
no worthwhile hunt ever is. And this, if there was ever a hunt worth remembering, it's this one. You can be truly proud of the fact that there's no better hunter here than you.
What will you do with the pelt?
This, it'll serve as a trophy. A reminder that I helped train one of the best. Everyone who sees it will be in awe and know that there are indeed legendary beasts out there.
What about my reward?
Yes, the shadow beasts. As you can guess, their spines are anchored deep within the flesh and muscles.
Like the lizard plates.
It's the same principle, but much harder. One imprecise cut and the quills will break off, and the whole thing will be worthless. Instead, you just work around the quills, then find a connected nerve and sever it with a clean cut. If you do it like this, you can extract the whole spine.
Got it.
You've earned it. More than that, even. Everyone who doubts that Frost Shadow Beast exists.
Nice. Anatomia. Complete Cavalorn's book quests. I'm trying to leave, dude. Okay. So what do we have? We have the escape plan, Xardas, Shaman Stunned. Level 26.
Watch what you say, man.
Shut up, dude.
It's just not worth listening to.
Yep. Let's go to Urshak. Urshak the Shaman. We also need to go to the swamp camp. What's the time? You know what? Let's go to the swamp camp now. Let's buy the charm and the sleep spells. We're gonna need them. We're gonna need them to get into the castle. And afterwards, we're just gonna teleport to Xardas. And go to Urshak. People are very cool with me teleporting out of nowhere. Nobody mentions anything.
Such a misstep only happens.
Okay, go to Balkadar. If he's not here, is he getting lunch? Is he dead?
Poor Angar stays here.
It's all so confusing.
Where's my vendor?
I'm here for my...
Here you...
What the... You know, at least in Gothic 1, NPCs had a predictable schedule. In the remake, that's one of my personal frustrations. Sometimes you just cannot find an NPC where you're expecting to be. Okay, so he's either here or he's in his house, correct? He's in his house.
Hold on.
Stupid son of a bitch.
I'm looking...
Okay, I need I need a charm and the sleep rune. It's gonna set us back 1,000 ore pieces. Sure. Sell whatever we can. Sell this. Fireballs, sell those. Sell the rains of fire, sure. Sell the healings. Sure. And we have 2 death to the undead because we're idiots.
Just a steaming pile of shit.
And another ice block rune. Which really is a very bad spell.
Fills the valley. That's not all for you.
Unlike Gothic 1 and Gothic 2, where ice block was an excellent spell, it really sucks in the remake. Because the range is too short. Okay, let us go to... We can also teleport to the fire mages, by the way. So I'm curious where it's gonna take us. Can't expect Red Dead Redemption 2 quality, yeah. Well, Red Dead Redemption was Rockstar is a huge studio. You can't really compare a studio like Rockstar to...
Well, would you look at that? I had a hunch someone would try a teleport. Any last words?
This won't end well for you.
We'll see about that.
Get him.
Well, with any...
This won't...
We'll see about...
Guess I'll have to beat you out of here then.
Here's a question.
Did I ever show you my weapon?
What happens if I just...
Now you'll get to know my weapon.
Do I really need to execute them? Because magic doesn't seem to kill them, that's the thing. Yeah, I was expecting that to happen, by the way. I mean, technically it is a way to save the girls. Just kick everybody's ass. But the girls might become hostile to us because the game is buggy. Let's go to Xardas.
Everyone's gonna make their own decision. Koranga stays here.
And put this over here. Wouldn't it be cool if in the teleportation sequence we actually got a novice with us by accident, like this guy? Who's just basically busy doing nothing, he's just having a smoke, he's chilling, he's contemplating life, and suddenly he finds himself teleported in the middle of the Orcish lands, in a strange mystical tower surrounded by undead. There is a skeleton in the corner, using a broom. There is a demon on the bottom floor. He's not ready for this kind of shit. He's just a novice. Would be funny. Let's go to Urshak. We're gonna go at night and try to sneak into the castle to free Velaya. Let's I'm afraid to break some triggers, that's the thing. I'm afraid to break some scripts. And until the game is actually patched, you never know what one bug, it might destroy everything. One bug potentially lead to 50 other bugs. Let's go to the fortress. Yeah, I saw the demon. I'm also very disappointed that Xardas doesn't have anything to say about the fact that we... Ouchie. The fact that we have cool robes like him. Crime system is more than buggy. I don't like the crime system how it is. I mean, I agree with the idea of a reputation system. But let's face it, there are games that have way simpler reputation systems that work. This current reputation system is it's way too complicated, it's way too convoluted. It feels to me like Alkimia in a way. They're a very good developer when it comes to environment, level design. But when it comes to individual mechanical systems like lockpicking, the crime system, they make the mistake of a lot of amateur people do. Do you know what most amateurs do? They try to do things too complicated. Professionals go simple, amateurs go complicated.
Whoa!
Are these guys hostile? Or are they friends with Urshak? I'm assuming this is Rorschach. I mean, yeah, I'm talking more about crime systems such as... I don't know, what examples do I have? I think I'm maybe uninspired at this hour. Let me do a quick save, just in case. Here's another system that doesn't work, and it was very cool in Gothic 1. When you beat up an NPC, they're terrified of you. Even their facial expression changes. It's oh! In the Gothic Remake, there's no such thing. So, Urshak.
You fight well, Mora. I would thank you, but I feel this meeting is no coincidence.
I like his voice actor.
Garhak lo. Urshak rakmosh. Raka lam. Ukorak pra. Kahak raka.
Mutsum ra.
Varshra. Yuk Xardas rokchol. Uko char. Tsar raka shunman.
Xardas, the demon summoner. I don't like him, but you helped me, so I will hear your words. But let us continue in the common tongue. Easier for you. Why did you seek me out?
How come you speak our language?
I know it because I studied it. Orcs hate Mora, and Mora hate orcs. That is how it has been since Balyar and Innos told them to hate each other. I want to see a day when it is different. And to do that, I wanted to understand first.
Teach me Orcish.
Here, take this tome. I used it to learn the speak of the Mora. You may use it to improve your skill in ours.
Nice. Learn Orcish level 2.
I want to kill the sleeper before he awakens. And Xardas said you're our best bet.
And you say this to an orc? You are Chokhal. I like that. But yes, the demon summoner speaks the truth. Krushak must be stopped.
Chokhal? Bold?
Bold and clear. Speaking words that are like a strong wind. Not like fog as it rises over the swamps. I admit, your Orcish impresses me. The demon summoner must have taught you.
He did. So, can you help us get into the temple? Xardas says that's where the sleeper is.
I fear it won't be this simple. I can help you get into the Ordoch, our enclave, but the temple itself is sealed by magic. My brothers and sisters have been trying to get through the magic for moons now. But it is pointless. Every orc is in turmoil. They believe that Krushak won't awaken unless our shamans make one final sacrifice.
What kind of magic?
I forgot the word. Like this above.
A barrier?
Yes.
I don't understand. Your ancestors summoned the sleeper. Why would they seal it with magic that locked your people out of the temple?
Protection. The shamans knew it would be 1,000 years until Krushak wakes. A lot can happen in 1,000 years.
Hold on. The sleeper won't awaken without this final sacrifice.
Yes.
And your kin can't get into the temple.
Yes. But if your question is if this means Krushak is no threat, you are wrong. Krushak is powerful as Balyar. I believe that once Krushak is fully woken, Krushak needs no sacrifice to break into this world. And even if it is so, I fear my kin will find a way through the seal.
There must be a way in. I just need to get close enough to find it.
Again you speak Troghal. I like it. Very well. I can help you get into the Ordoch, but there is only one way for a Mora to enter these grounds without getting crushed. The Ulumulu.
Ulu what?
Ulumulu. The banner of banners that shows the wielder is a true warrior. Whoever wields it, the orcs will not attack unless he attacks them.
Sounds like just the thing I need. Where do I get an Ulumulu?
It is not gotten, it is made by a Shar Ulu, a maker of Ulumulus. Thankfully I know one, an old friend of mine. Tarok is his name, and he will help you if you invoke my name.
Where can I find him?
The mine. The one you call free. The Mora made him a slave. You will need the horn of a great shadow beast, the tusk of a great troll, a tongue of a great fire lizard, and the teeth of a... How do the Mora call it? Ah, yes, mother. The teeth of a swamp shark mother. Bring these to Tarok, and he will make you an Ulumulu. Then meet me at the Ordo, and we will go in together. I'll mark the location on your map.
And your kin won't harm me as long as I carry this thing.
You won't need to carry it. It'll be enough if you earn it honorably and show it at the gate as a sign of your strength. I will be there.
Will the Ulumulu be enough for them to let me into the temple?
I doubt it. The temple is sacred ground, even for my kin. Not all can go there, but Naktu Oshor Kratsiush slowly moves the skilled hunter. First, you and Tarok make the Ulumulu, and I get you into the Ordoch. Then the next steps will be decided.
All right. How will Tarok know you sent me?
Tell him Kur Kutsuk Yormuch. It is something Tarok and I used to say when we still hunted together. Here, this will protect you in the battles to come.
Thank you.
Now go, and be fast. I will wait, but Krushak will not.
Kurguzuch Yormuf. Okay. It's, first of all, I love the voice actor for Orshak. Great voice actor. Excellent choice. Absolutely excellent choice. Love it. Good stuff. Number 2. It's getting late. I actually have work very early in the morning, so I cannot stay on stream, sadly. I wish, because this is the interesting part of the game. This is where stuff begins to happen. I'm also assuming a bunch of creatures have spawned on the map. For example, stuff like a swamp shark mother. Can we, for example, quickly kill one? See if it's really difficult. Tarok speaks better than Gorn? Yes. Yeah, definitely. You mean, or do you mean Orshak?
How is it that you want the sleeper dead when your kin worship him? Don't you want us humans to die?
Die, crush, kill. Is that what you want to do with my kin? To wipe them out because Innos told you so?
No, I don't.
Good. Neither do I want the Mora to die. I want Mora and orcs to exist together, in peace. But it is not even about that. Krushak must die, because he will crush all life if he awakens. It even says so in the old scrolls the shamans used to summon him. But no, they were too proud to see it. Thought they could wrangle Krushak like a biter to do their bidding. But one does not tame the inferno, because fire does not care what gods you worship. It burns it all down.
Like Xardas said.
Then he is wiser than most.
You mean Tarok or Orshak?
Remind me, what's an Ordoch?
A settlement of the orcs, a place of power. This is what we call our enclave.
I like it. I mean, I like what they did with Warshak. I have no issues with making him way more educated than he was in Gothic 1. His dialogue is good, his voice actor is good. I don't care. I like it. I am not against the changes Alkimia did so far with certain characters or dialogue lines. So, a Swamp Shark mother, huh? So my question is, after this dialogue with Urshak, to get the Ulu Mulu, the Ulu Mulus, does that mean a bunch of swamp sharks have spawned in the swamp? Yeah, I mean, we learned from Gothic 2 that Urshak actually had a very high position in their society. He was something like an assistant to the High Shaman. Hoshpak was his name. So Warshak is basically something like a vice president, more or less, in their society. So let's see, do we find any... Do we actually have to kill a swamp shark mother? Or does any swamp shark do for this quest? Also, can we find some... Would they be more susceptible to... There's a... Oh, I think that's the mom. I think I see the mom. Is that the mom? She seems to be pretty powerful. That looks like a mom. Ouchie. She's a fist of wind. Okay, this spell is good against it. Did I... I think I fucked up its positioning on the map. Is it invisible? Maybe not. Swamp Shark. Thief is Swamp Shark Mom. Okay. Oh, this worked. What happened? I think I'm stuck. Yep. I'm stuck. My character is actually stuck. So I'm guessing I need to teleport out of here in order to actually move. Well, this works. Am I gonna teleport? Yes. That was a very buggy sequence.
To me again.
So, okay, what's the time? Can we go? No monsters respawn. Let's check. Let's do a quick trip across the map. But yeah, I think you're right. Normally in Gothic 1, monsters respawn in 3 precise moments in the game.
Hey there. I know.
They respawn in Chapter 2, Chapter 4, and Chapter 6. Yeah, but we don't really need healing herbs. What we do need is an alchemy lab, so we can have a quick look at those permanent potions we got. So that's the last thing we're gonna do before I end the stream. We're gonna look at the potions.
Yeah.
But yeah, doesn't seem like we have respawns. Kinda sucks. Well, I guess since we're in the area, here's the thing. You can use your knowledge from Gothic 1 and Gothic Remake. So if my knowledge is correct, that means the shadow beast that we killed earlier over here should technically respawn. If my knowledge is correct. If it is not correct, then a new shadow beast. No, my knowledge is correct that he is. Is that a new type of shadow beast? That's it. You okay? Run away. A scary shadow beast. That's a great one. You're the greatest shadow beast ever. Can I use this? It's a piece. It's a don't piece. Oh, it knows how to jump. That's exactly what I don't need. I swear. It's still chasing me? I can't tell. Yep. I'm using a lot of healing potions. Maybe I can abuse the trees. Well, that was bullshit. The fact that he can attack me through the tree. Oof. I literally consumed all of my healing potions. Almost all of them. Shadow Beast skin, Shadow Beast spine, horn of a great Shadow Beast. Jesus freaking Christ. That was a fun fight. The Rain of Fire didn't do a lot of damage, that's the thing. And by a lot I mean pretty much none. And I just love how Squeaky the Scavenger was here, just looking at this entire fight, amusing herself. Yeah. I wish the Scavenger could actually pee on this Shadow Beast. Yeah. That was a very awkward fight, but we got it. So what else do we need? We need a Troll and a Fire Lizard. But Fire Lizards are actually the easiest. They're very vulnerable to ice magic. And if I remember right... Yeah, this is the way. So yeah, we're just gonna go kill a Fire Lizard, and then I'm gonna teleport to the Water Mages, look at the recipes for permanent potions, see exactly what ingredients they need. But I remember you said they needed golem pieces, so that basically means we only have ingredients for a few potions at most. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed in a few minutes, don't worry. These guys are still here in their embrace.
Whoa! Get up!
It's kind of weird to do this escape quest for the girls when everybody's hostile to you in the old camp. I wonder if that's by design. I wonder if any of the playtesters actually did it.
Whoa!
Hello, Fire Lizard. Yeah, these are the easiest to kill. I think that's a great Fire Lizard. I think that's not the usual Fire Lizard. Yeah, that's not a regular Fire Lizard. That's a great one. Yep. So is it just one? So that means we gotta fight a great troll as well. Because we fought a great shadow beast, we fought a swamp shark mother, and now we gotta fight a great shadow. Oh, that's gonna suck. Let's teleport to the water mages. And we're just gonna check out the potions. And then bedtime. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I'm working on a guide for stuff to do in Gothic in the remake. Hey, Milton.
Hello.
Hello.
What are you doing? Go speak with Xardas.
Murdarian, huh? I need an...
In there. Now piss off.
What's your problem?
Hey.
Ah, you're here. I've been...
Is this another quest?
You've been looking for me? Why?
Because of Gorn. He asked me to send for you as soon...
Any idea what?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Where can I find
Okay.
him?
He's in the ravine.
Okay, that's the quest to... for the free mine. Got it. Okie dokie. I need an alchemy table. Yeah, but if you have to follow specific steps in order to complete a quest, instead of, you know, acting naturally, then you're not really putting yourself in the player's shoes.
In us, protect you.
Yeah, protect me or not protect me. Can I use you? Can I use your stupid alchemy table? Son of a bitch.
Watch the temperature. Some Seraphis. Some Hellshroom.
Ah! Oh my god, Jesus, the things I have to do. Is there another alchemy table? I'm just gonna teleport to the fucking swamp camp. I'm gonna go into Korkolom's laboratory, use his alchemy table. Yeah, because alchemy so far... I'm not entirely sure alchemy is worth 10 learning points.
Sleeper awaken.
I'm gonna sleep, don't worry. Promise I'm gonna craft some potions and go to bed afterwards. I wanna see if alchemy is justified investing 10 learning points into them. Because so far it's not... doesn't seem to be worth it. Fucking finally. Free alchemy table, thank you. So, an elixir of life requires crystal shards. Sulfur mercury lab flask. An elixir of spirit requires ore-infused roots. We need some mercury to buy.
This will be good.
So we can craft 2 of these.
Take some time.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, I would say alchemy is worth it. Because you can technically craft the equivalent of 3 elixirs of spirits.
That smell.
If you have the materials.
Hey, you. I brought...
Well done. It is a...
I completely forgot about that quest. So yeah, it's worth it. It's worth investing into alchemy. Provided you actually get all the ingredients. So you get the equivalent of 45 or so healing health points. Or the equivalent of... Does he have materials? Mercury. Just gonna buy some mercury. It's also super annoying that you cannot sell ammo even on Gothic difficulty. On Gothic difficulty, you could sell ammo. Or talisman, plus 20 fire. We're not really gonna need it. Okay, so if my math is right, we have enough ingredients to make 3 mana potions. Which is gonna increase our mana by 24 points. Which is not bad.
Good aroma.
Smithing is least... Yes, smithing requires 25 learning points, man.
Nicely cooked.
Smithing is not worth it at all. You don't really get anything from it.
Good aroma.
I mean, I put 25 points into smithing just out of curiosity, see what happens.
Smell. Take some time.
But it's not really worth it in its current incarnation.
Delicious. Smells delicious. Man.
Nice.
Nicely cooked.
You spend 25 of master smithing to craft two-handed which have very little recipes. And you already find 2 better two-handed from dealers or knock them out before that. Yeah, I agree. Smithing, in order to actually be justified,
This will be good.
kinda needs to work like smithing in Gothic 2 for free. AKA, the swords you can make are stronger than the ones you can find or buy. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Gonna see you tomorrow as we figure out a way to shock to Velaya and Serathia talk to Xardas, talk to Xardas, and go to the free mine. There isn't much left to do. There's basically only a few quests left to do. So, thank you. Thank you to everybody on stream tonight. Boris, DMM, Martin, everybody. Have a great evening. Sleep well. If you find any secrets, let me know. Let me know in the comments, and I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be working on a small guide for Gothic Remake for a few secrets. Let's hope they don't patch everything out. So, have a good night, everybody. As always, stay badass, stay alive. Till next we meet. Cheers. And thank you. Really appreciate everybody who comes on stream. Two-handed sword unlock with master. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna talk tomorrow about the unfortunate design. But yeah. The pure